Last week we had a rendezvous with the wonderful Roshan family. I asked Hrithik to stay back. Wouldn't you in my place? Fueled with charisma, driven by perfection, I think Hrithik on screen is sheer magic. Off screen, I found him very real, unspoilt and achingly vulnerable. It was an enchanted evening with Hrithik Roshan.
Just let your thoughts, your dreams unfold. Let's talk of love, of tales untold. Speak so I can see your soul. Speak so I can see your soul.
Hrithik, I'm delighted to have you here. Thank you so much for staying on.
You know, I was enjoying myself. I had to stay on.
You know, I think I'm a mind reader. I can tell you what millions of viewers are thinking right now.
What is that?
They're thinking how lucky Simi is to be sitting with Hrithik Roshan, right? And they are right.
I don't know.
You know, when I met you soon after Kaho Na Pyar Hai, you seemed bewildered by your success at that time. Have you had time to digest all that's happening to you?
Well, I have sat and tried to analyze what's happening to me. But somewhere down the line, it just doesn't make enough sense. Because too much has happened too soon. I know I did correct work in my film. It was nothing extraordinary. It's like I worked for 50 rupees, I got 100 rupees. Everyone gave me 100 rupees. I have kept my 50 rupees in my pocket. The rest of the 50 I've kept aside, because I know they'll want it back.
You know, actors are an extraordinary mixture of self-confidence and self-doubt.
Yeah, that's very well put, actually. That's so true.
Or is it just your way of keeping yourself grounded?
I don't do it consciously. I mean, I'm just being me. Before Kaho Na Pyar Hai, I didn't believe in destiny. You know, I believed you get what you deserve, you know.
Fair enough.
And you deserve what you get. After the release, it's, you know, I've had to sit and rethink that because I have got much more than I deserve.
One day no one knows you. And the next morning, the world is besotted by you.
Yeah, it was exactly that when I went to see my film in the theater, the first show. I entered as a nobody. And when I came out, there was hysteria all around me. I'm waiting for it to settle down, the people to see the truth, to see my faults. Right now, all that they're seeing is what they want to see. They're seeing me as this perfect person, and I'm not. So
You've lost your normal life, haven't you?
Well, I'm striving to hold on to it as much as I can, but yeah, it's slipping away.
It's slipping away.
Yeah, it's slipping away.
So do you ever wish that you could give back some of the celebrity for some of the privacy?
Right now, I'd do it right now.
You would?
Right now. Yeah.
Because I've also watched you. I've seen you go through the motions of stardom. I've seen you signing autographs, shaking hands and working the crowds. But I felt there's a part of him that's detached. He's not letting himself go and enjoy the moment. I
would be enjoying myself, but somewhere, you know, it's become a little ugly because
I know.
You know, with all the, you know, dad being shot and.
I know.
But I just can't help but feel that, you know, this is not right. And why?
What went through you when you learnt that your father had been shot at?
Oh, I don't know. From shock to anger to seeing Dad there on the hospital bed. It's just, I've never seen him like this.
Yeah.
I basically, I don't know. I wanted to quit. I really wanted to just quit films because I knew it was directly or indirectly responsible for what had happened to him, and nothing was worth it. you know, all this is not worth his life.
Nothing is worth that.
So I just wanted to quit, and I sometimes I think that I should have.
Oh, don't say that.
Yeah, because you know, it's very disillusioning, and you know, it's maybe it goes from bad to worse. And I know I had that chance then, and I didn't take the first step, so I can't hold anybody else responsible for not doing anything about it. I didn't do anything about it.
What are you? Why are you saying this? How is?
Start a movement, you know. Start. I don't know. If I would have quit, maybe people would have, you know.
No, not at all. It's
I
like
know,
your
but-
father. If he had quit at that time, would that have been the sensible thing to do?
Well, you asked me what I went through. That's what I went through. That's what I wanted to do.
Must
But
have.
as you can see, I did not. So I did it your way.
But if that shooting incident had not taken place,
Things would have been very different.
you wouldn't have felt like this.
Probably be a different person right now. Who knows? Probably it would have just gone to my head, and I would have become this arrogant, you know, star. Who knows? But I would have been different, I'm sure.
You'd have enjoyed your success a lot more.
Yes.
Because you never had time to celebrate.
No, we didn't. Especially me. I was. People all around me were saying that, you know, you're a star and the film is a big hit. And I said, I was just waiting. I said, I'll wait till the next Friday. I will read, I will see it with my eyes, and then I will enjoy myself. Then I'll have a party.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that Saturday, and Dad got shot on Friday. You know, it was like, it's so simultaneous. I remember reading the trade paper. You know, it said 100%, and I knew this, you know, we've done it. I'm there. And my dad was in hospital at the same time. So it was just, it was a dream come true, but it was also coexisting with a nightmare. So
Absolutely.
it confused the hell out of me.
And that party never happened.
It'll happen.
It will.
It will. Actually, there was this day where I actually, you know, stopped myself and I said, I should enjoy this. You know,
Yeah.
I'm being stupid. I remember that day I was playing that match at Wankhede, the cricket match. The
Yes.
Sahara India group had organized it. And in the break, I had to take this, you know, I had to run around the field. There were like so many people there, and I was like, you know, why are you taking me? There are so many more senior people here. It's not, I don't feel right. And I was like, you know, no, and stuff. And anyway, you know, they took me out there, and I was like, you know, yeah, hi, you know, you know, I wasn't really, I was feeling like, you know, this is awkward. This is, you know, it's not right. And then, you know, just in the middle of the crowd, I saw these little kids. And they weren't waving, they weren't doing anything. They were just looking at me and they were smiling and they had this glow on their face. And I just saw them and something happened, something snapped, and I said, what the hell am I doing?
Yeah.
What the hell am I doing? This is never going to come back.
Yeah.
Suddenly, I saw myself from a perspective. In the middle of that stadium, with those thousands of people around me, it's like the entire world around you. And I was like, I was not feeling good about it. I mean,
What more do you want?
yeah, I said, you know, what the hell is wrong with me?
Yeah.
And I said, you know, this is it. This is what people dream of, and I'm here, and I'm complaining. I should enjoy this moment. It will never come back again. And I looked to the left of the stadium, and I put my hand up, and I heard the entire side roar. And then I looked to the right, and I held this hand out, and there was a roar from this side, and then I just started enjoying myself. I was waving kisses, and I was, you know, running along. So that day changed a lot.
Yes.
You know, I said, stop it. You know, this is life.
carry on being just Mr. Nice Guy?
No, that's not really true. But I'm not all that good. I can be really mean if I have.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, enough of this nice guy. I'm a good actor. I can be pretty bad.
Really, like how?
Remember this one time we were in Bangkok. My mother and my sister were up in their room, and I came down and I played this little prank on them. I called up the room and I pretended that I was, you know, a voice machine talking to them, saying that, you know, evacuate room immediately. Hotel on fire, evacuate room immediately. Hotel on fire, hotel on. I just went on and on and on and on. Cut to, I see my mother, my sister, the lift door opening, and my sister's specs are in her hand. My mom has just come out of the bath, and her hair's like passports in hand, and she's like all over the place. I saw her. I just burst out laughing, and my mom, she was so angry. She was so.
This is not fair.
Yeah, and she didn't speak to me for the whole day.
I don't blame her. I wouldn't have spoken to you for a whole week.
But it makes a good memory. Yeah?
People may think it's just talent and luck, but like an athlete trains himself for the marathon, you prepared yourself for your acting career, didn't you?
Well, I did everything and anything that I could think of that would help me directly or indirectly in my work.
Like how?
I used to live with a video camera since the time it was decided that I wasn't, going to be in dance film. I used to shoot myself on and off.
Really?
Yeah.
Self?
Yeah, you just place the camera there and act out scenes, just see how I look, how I walk, how I talk. I was like, I didn't want to wake up one day after my film had flopped and I was a failure. I didn't want to have any excuses. I didn't want to say that, oh, I didn't do that. If I'd done that, then probably I would have been successful. I wanted to live with no excuses. If I failed, then I was not good enough. So I did everything, I took singing classes, diction lessons, and the Urdu, and the dance classes, and the fight classes, and the works.
Then what about the biceps and the triceps and the other seps and all of them? How did you do that?
Well, I was always interested in, having a good body, because it's one thing that you can call your own, So I was training by myself, and then once things got decided that I was going to be in Dad's next film, there was no time, and I was skinny as hell. I was half of this, so you can imagine. I said, okay, who's the best in the business? The name popped up, Salman Khan.
Absolutely.
So I've got his number. I called him up, just out of the blue. I had to remind him who I was. And Hrithik Roshan's son, do you remember? It's like,
he served you tea once.
yeah. He's such a nice guy. I mean, he just took me in.
Really?
And along with training me, the moral support that he gave me was incredible. He was one of the few people who really believed that I would be a phenomenon.
It's great to see this kind of thing. One always imagines people to be competitive.
Yeah, exactly. And I've read some stuff that Salman is insecure because I'm around, and you have to see when he's around me, he's always pushing me. He's like, no, what's wrong with you? You lost weight and this, that, and don't do this and do that. He's like a brother. He's really.
Your friends say that you were very introverted, very shy.
I still am.
You still are.
I'm in the kind of career now that I cannot afford to be, so
they say
trying to change.
That earlier you used to stammer as well because you were so shy. How did you overcome that? That's remarkable. There are a lot of people out who are watching who probably do the same. I'm sure they'd love to know.
Wow. Well, I've never spoken about this. Yeah, but it's okay. I want people to know that it's okay. It is sad because, it is the only handicap that is ridiculed by society.
Yeah.
It is, because it looks funny, and it looks,
It's very cruel.
It is, believe me, it is. As a child, I have howled myself to sleep because I have been made fun of.
Really?
Yeah, it's happened all throughout my life. It was really hard because you're like kind of left out
Why were you so shy?
Well, somehow I didn't. I don't know. I don't know.
Your nature.
Yeah, probably. It's some kind of phobia that develops into something like this.
But you've changed yourself remarkably, full marks.
Oh, it has been the hardest hardest battle in my life.
It has to have been.
It still is, you know. But I could do it. That means people can do it.
How hard you must have worked.
I have sat up nights, all night, just reading from a book. I have watched entire films, repeating each and every dialogue as the film is running. I have done meditation. I've done everything that there was to it.
Really?
Because I had to. It has been the greatest battle of my life. But I'm okay now.
You certainly are.
Yeah.
But when people talk about overnight success, they don't know the 15 years that went before it.
Yeah.
I think one element that remains unchanged in your life is your relationship with Sussanne.
Yeah.
She's a lovely girl.
Yeah, she is.
What makes her so special to you?
What makes her special? Simply put, she's just what I dreamt of in a woman. She's exactly that.
You've known her since the 10th standard.
I've known her all my life, but we really, you know, became friends, I think, when I was 21 is when I met her. 21.
That's when you became boyfriend, girlfriend?
Yeah. Before that, you know, we knew of each other. I knew who she was, she knew who I was. We were in the same neighborhood.
That's it?
That's it.
But tell me, is it important to you that you knew her while you were still unknown?
If I would have had it my way, I would have, you know, I always, I was afraid. I said, I should first, you know, become something and then take this kind of responsibility. But you never know when it strikes.
Yes,
so
that's true.
Struck. It's happened.
How has she taken your success?
Well, she's excited, obviously. She's happy.
It can't be easy having to share you with the female population.
It's a compliment, and that's how she takes it, simply put.
In a relationship, when one person suddenly becomes hot property, it changes the balance, and the other person has to make more adjustments. Do you find that she has to make more adjustments with you?
Well, the time factor, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I see my mom in 2 days, once in 2 days.
Oh, no. What kind of a boyfriend are you?
I don't know, you'll have to ask her that.
Are you possessive?
Oh, no.
No, you're not.
Not at all. It's a case of perfect understanding. There's no point if there's no trust, you know, in a relationship. We trust each other completely.
But tell me something, are you romantic?
Completely.
You are a romantic.
I'm romantic about everything. I romanticize everything in my life. Even this is going to go down in memory as this, you know, I'll remember the flowers and I'll remember your face, and, you know, everything around me, you know, gets romanticized in my head, becomes a memory.
Sussanne calls you Bholunath.
She doesn't call me that. It was just, she just thinks I'm too naive, and she's wrong.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I'm not naive at all.
Why does she think you're naive?
The fact that I trust people. I believe that there is good in every man alive. and I give the benefit of the doubt, no matter what. That is something that is not okay with everyone, because they think that I'm naive. And even the people who shot at my father, he must have a way of justifying what he did, though it was wrong. He must have done it for a couple of thousand rupees. Maybe his sister had to get his sister married, or mother's in hospital. Or, so I give the benefit of the doubt to every person. And that's not supposed to be intelligent, I guess. But that's the way I am. That's how I like to be. You know, I think it's wrong to bring up our children saying that, you know, by instilling fear in them. It starts as simply as, don't do that, or, you know, Buddha Baba will come and, you know. Fear. Let's not instill fear in our children. You know, let's not tell them that the world is a jungle. Let's not tell them that people are bad. You know, teach them that the world is a beautiful place and you must trust each other, because we're all a part of the same family. And eventually the world will become a better place.
You're going to make a great father. But you're not very money savvy.
No, that's a problem.
Not business savvy.
The first film I signed, you know, I told Dad, okay, you know, I'll go talk money and stuff, handle my own stuff and all. And I came back to Dad and I said, I've signed the film, I've got the film. So he said, how much have you signed it for? I said, a lot of money. You know, I was like, you know, I was really excited. I said, 50,000 rupees. So he goes,
excuse me.
Go and sit in your room. And obviously, you know, I got signed on for much, much more than that.
But tell me something. Are you planning to marry really soon?
Well, I can afford it now, so soon, yes.
You have no remorse for all those broken hearts out there? I'm joking. When you two get married, you both must come and see me together.
Absolutely.
Okay, I would love to have you both over here together. You said you took singing lessons. Would you sing a song for me?
No ways.
You can't. You haven't learned how to say no. Sing a nice love song.
A nice love song. It's tough to sing it, but I'll still try it.
Thank you.
मेरे मन में ख्याल आता है कि जैसे तुझको बनाया गया है मेरे लिए, तू अब से पहले सितारों में बस रही थी कहीं, तुझे ज़मीं पे बुलाया गया है मेरे लिए.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You are so special. You really are special.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Don't ever change.
I won't.
Just be this person. You promise me you won't change.
I promise. I will.
And I hope that the Hrithik magic will continue to enchant us for a very long time.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much for this rendezvous.
Thank you.